All right, everybody. I'm gonna make a little video for this test in case you missed it, uh, missed class, or just want another little resource here. So we'll start with this first question. I'm going to circle the like terms. So I have negative 7x squared. That's my only x squared term. And then I have two positive x's. And remember, always grab the sign to the left of the term. So it's a negative 8x. And we have negative 3 and positive 2. So my only x squared term, I can't do anything with it. I'm just going to bring it back down here, negative 7x squared. And then we have two positives and 8 negative x's, which is a total of negative 6x. And 3 negatives and 2 positives is negative 1. All right, next one. We have negative 8x plus negative 2x. And then we have 5 positives and plus negative 7. Negative 8x plus 2 more negative x's is negative 10x. And then 5 positives plus 7 negatives is going to be negative 2 or plus negative 2, right? So negative 10x minus 2. All right, number 3, distributive property. We have to distribute the 9 to both terms inside the parentheses. So 9, and remember we're multiplying, right? That's what distributing is. 9 times 2x is 18x, plus 9 times 3 is 27. All right, same thing here, only it's a little bit more complicated because of the negatives. So we have negative 7 times 5x is negative 35x. And since this is a subtraction sign, it's a minus sign, I'm going to leave that, bring that down. And now I have negative 7 times 1, which is negative 7. And we might rewrite this as negative 35x plus 7. Either one of those works. All right, standard 2. Write the probability as a fraction or percent, rolling an even number on a six-sided number cube. Well, there's 3 even numbers on a six-sided number cube. There's 2, 4, and 6, so 3 and 6 sides total, which is the same as 1/2, which is, of course, 50%. All right, drawing a purple marble from a bag of 40 marbles, 6 of which are blue and 17 of which are purple. We don't have all the information, but we do have all the information we need, which is 40 total marbles, 17 are purple, so 17 desired outcomes over 40 total outcomes, 17/40. All right, write the probability for the following as a fraction. So drawing a face card. And a face card, like this. These are cards with faces, so let's just count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 face cards. 12 desired outcomes over 52 total outcomes because there are 52 cards in the deck. So 12 over 52. All right, probability models. A spinner has 3 unequal sections, colored black, gold, and white. The black section is 1/4, and the white section is also 1/4. So there's a circle. All right, so we have black, white, and then the rest is gold. All right, so if black is 1/4 and white is 1/4, that means gold is 2/4, right? Or 1/2. So gold would be 1/2. And then the next question asks, what is the probability that you will not get black? Not get black. Well, a couple ways we can do this. We can add up the 2 sections that are not black. gold plus white is 2/4 plus 1/4, which is 3/4. Or you can do, because we know black is 1/4, you can do 1, which is everything, minus 1/4. And both of those get us 3/4, or 75%. All right, standard 4, independent compound events. All right, create a probability table when flipping a coin and rolling a 6-sided die. So I did the setup for this already. Save a little time. The first event, right, is flipping the coin. The second event is rolling a die. Those are all the possible outcomes when you do those two things, those events, right? So now we're just filling in, and these are the possible outcomes, these empty squares, so we can count the squares, and we see that there's going to be 12, and those 12 are going to be, this would be heads 1, heads 2, heads 3, heads 4, heads 5, heads 6, tails 1, tails 2, tails 3, tails 4, tails 5, and tails 6. So that is the probability table. Now the question asks, what is the probability of getting both? And I added this little punctuation. Heads on a fair coin and then rolling an even number. Well, let's go back up. Heads and an even number. Well, heads 1 is not even, heads 2 is even, heads 4 is even, and heads 6 is even. So there are 3 desired outcomes out of 12 possible outcomes, which is 1/4 or 25%. All right, create a probability tree for spinning the spinner 3 times in a row. Okay, so I deleted mine. I'm going to redo this. Hopefully I can make it neat enough. All right, so they're equally likely chances, right? So I don't have to worry about probability of each one independently. I have blue, red, and yellow. So the first spin here, I can have blue, I can have yellow, or I can have red. Now, if I go on this branch here, this blue branch, now I'm going to do the second spin. I can still get blue, I can still get yellow, and I can still get red. And same here, blue, yellow, red, blue, yellow, red. So this is now 2 spins, right? So I'm going to go all the way over to the left again. If I spin blue on the first spin and blue on the second spin, I can still spin blue on this third spin. Or I can spin yellow or red. And same with all of these other options. Blue. And remember, when we're counting these up, when we're trying to calculate how many possible outcomes there are, we count just the ends of the branches. Just the ends. And if we count these, there's going to be 27 of them, right? It's 9 groups of 3. And we'll just look at, like, we'll pick, well, this first one here. So what we'll call branch 1, this would be blue, 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 right? That's one possible outcome if you spin that spinner 3 times. Let's pick, how about this one here? This would be yellow, because the first spin's yellow, and then red, and then yellow. right? So you didn't have to list all of those, but just to be clear, like that's what we're talking about. These ends, remember you kind of trace them back, right? Or this would be yellow, red, yellow, and that's how we got those. Okay, so now the question asks, the next question says, what is the probability you get at least one yellow? All right, so I'm going to highlight those in this pink color. This first one is all blues, so that is not, there's no yellow, so that doesn't count. This second one, though, it does have a yellow. It has a yellow on the third spin is yellow. What we'll call number 3 has no yellows, right? It's blue, blue, red. However, if we look at these next 3, since the second spin is yellow, all 3 of those are going to have at least one yellow, right? Because the second spin was yellow. And if now we go to this third cluster, only this middle one is going to have a yellow because the third spin was yellow. This one was blue, red, blue, and this one is blue, red, red, so there's no yellows there. Now, if we go to this next cluster of branches, since the first spin was yellow, all of these have at least one yellow. All right, and if we go back here, that is the only branch in that cluster that has a yellow because it's red, blue, yellow. All 3 of these, because the second spin is yellow, are going to have a yellow. And then just this last one is going to have a yellow. So if we count up the highlighted ends, right, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 that have at least one yellow, so 19 desired outcomes over 27 total outcomes. All right, hope that helps. Good luck on your retest.